Yes. People, what's going on? Ziga Talks Well. We're back again with another video. Do me a favor. Please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. But before we go any further, I just need to make sure you guys all know to do me one big favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about the topics we're going to be discussing today. Today, we're going to be talking about Roberto Firmino potentially being a target for Arsenal. Yes, Roberto Firmino is currently an Arsenal target. He could potentially be leaving his club in Saudi and join Arsenal on a free till the end of the season. We'll have to wait and see if that's what you guys think about that. Also, we got some updates on Bukayo Saka, updates on Gabriel Martinelli, updates on Takehiro Tomiyasu. Arsenal got some major injury updates, and we got to get into it because unfortunately we've had some injuries this season, and we need some of these guys back to have any chance of winning anything this season. But you know what? With the news that we're just about to hear about Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, maybe we have a little bit more of a chance to win some things than I thought. Yeah, maybe. But before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. There's a lot to talk about. There's so many little things to discuss. And Arsenal transfer news has been going left, right, center. I've been just seeing so much stuff about Arsenal going for this player, Arsenal going for that player. But we're not here for transfers alone. We're here to talk about potential incomings, and we're here to talk about potential players returning back from injury. Now that is huge. That is huge for Arsenal. If Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli can come back from injury very, very soon. We're going to get into all of that right about now. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this wonderful Wednesday? Let me know what you guys are saying in the chat. If you're watching back on the playback, also let us know what you think about all these topics. But I'm going to just say, do you guys really want to hear about transfers? Because it's not the summer. Some of you guys don't want to hear about transfers. Some of you guys just want to hear about what's currently going on. And currently, Arsenal are, 7 points behind Liverpool in the league? They play Aston Villa tonight. Hopefully, they drop points. And then we can see where we go from here. But it's going to be very interesting conversations from now to the end of the season. Everyone's going to talk about winning the league or not winning the league. What does that mean for Arteta? What does that mean for Arsenal? In the grand scheme of things, I don't think if we win the league or if we don't win the league, that it's going to negatively impact Arteta and Arsenal in the short term. Now, it's going to be disappointing. That is another thing to be said, but I don't think it's going to be the make or break for Arsenal or Arteta this season if we don't win versus Liverpool. Now, it's unfortunate that the club also has that mentality, as they did not sign any players in January, and that was the difference between us now having this injury crisis and us not having this injury crisis. But before we go any further, let's get straight into the Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka news. Now, if you guys don't know, Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli both injured, both hamstring injuries. Bukayo Saka, of course, sustained his injury versus Crystal Palace. Martinelli sustained his injury more recently, and I forget exactly which game it was, but we did get some updates. I think it was 2 days ago. Yes, we got updates 2 days ago. The updates 2 days ago that we got was that both Mikel Arteta hopes that both of them, he hopes that both Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli will be back before the next international break. So meaning they will both be back before the 1st of March. This is a huge boost for Arsenal's title hopes. This is a huge boost for Arsenal's hopes in general. And if Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli can both return before that time, it will massively help us out in the long run. Now, the thing is, we all know what we want from the season. We all know what we need from the season, but it was always going to be difficult with some injuries or some major players out. And one of the guys we said, if he gets injured, we're kind of screwed. It is Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka getting injured negatively impacts us more than I would say majority of the players in this team. The only player I would say is probably a bigger blow if we miss him is maybe Saliba. But the good news is that they could potentially be back soon. Good news is that if they both come back for like the last 10 games of the season, we could be still in touching distance of winning something this season. That is a real possibility. And I don't think a lot of people take that in as a real possibility at this moment in time. But Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli could return versus Fulham on the 1st of April, giving Arsenal a big boost for the title hopes. That would mean they would miss the next 6 games in hopes to be back in time for the game versus Fulham and potentially the round of 16 games, the second leg of the round of 16 games for Arsenal. Now, you guys already know our attack is very weak right now. Kai Havertz just got injured for the rest of the season. We didn't sign a striker in the January window. We didn't sign a striker in the summer window. We currently are left with Ethan Trossard, Raheem Sterling, and of course now Mikel Moreno. We'll see where we are by the time those guys get back. But if we're anywhere near Liverpool or we even make the gap smaller, that will give me massive hopes for our season to still have something to come out of this season. And for Arsenal to still be within touch a goal with everything that's been going on, you got to give us some respect. You got to give us some respect. You know what I mean? But yeah, you made 600 million. Where is that money? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? I'm so confused. You know when people just start screaming out stuff like, what are you talking about 600 million? Are you talking about Arsenal's net income for the year? Are you talking about what Arsenal made in the calendar year? I don't know. I don't think whatever we make, I don't think it's gonna dictate if we sign somebody or not right now. I think what their plan is to sign a forward. So we're gonna see who they sign. Arsenal could hand a chance to sign Dusan Vlahovic. Now, I don't think Arsenal is gonna sign Vlahovic. We've been linked to Vlahovic so many times, guys. I think Vlahovic for 33 million sounds good and everything, but from what I hear from the people who watch the Serie A, Dusan Vlahovic is not that good. That's what I hear. I hear Vlahovic is not that good, so I don't know why we drop money on Vlahovic when we can go and get somebody else at this moment in time. It doesn't make sense to me. Arsenal, Toronto FC are close to signing Arsenal academy player, 21-year-old captain Zane Monlouis. He's also eligible to play for Jamaica. So an Arsenal academy player seems to be leaving. It is what it is. If academy players leave. It's not the end of the world. We don't need to cry about it. But it would be nice to see some more of our academy players get opportunities at Arsenal. But we already have 2 unbelievable players in Myles Lewis-Skelly and Ethan Winery. So I'm not surprised that more players get what they get. So yeah, is this what they're talking about? Yeah, Arsenal made record levels of money. Yeah, Arsenal made records. Arsenal this year has been a record year for Arsenal financially. Now, Arsenal making 600 million. Here's what the guy was talking about 2 seconds ago. Arsenal record 600 million. Now, just because we made 600 million as a club doesn't mean we're not going to have 600 million to spend on transfers, guys. Understand that. Obviously, we're not that silly. The way majority of that money would go towards pay wages, just regular day-to-day running of the club. But overall losses in the year would be 17 million, down from the 52 million we lost the year prior. So we didn't lose as much money as a club, or the club didn't lose that much money. But the record 616 million, that is impressive. Yeah, that is really good. I'd like to know how much that compares to the rest of the clubs across Europe. Like, how much did Real Madrid bring in last year? If I'm not mistaken, Bayern apparently brought in £1 billion in the calendar year. A billion euros, I mean, in the calendar year. I wonder how much Real Madrid brought in. I wonder how much Chelsea, Man United, Man City. I wonder how much Liverpool, all these other clubs, I wonder how much they brought in, because really and truly, bringing in 616 million, being an Arsenal record, fair, but with inflation and everything else, of course, you're going to make more money as a football club. That's just how it is. You're obviously going to make more money. City made 700 million plus. Of course, City made more money than us because they won trophies. They competed further in the Champions League than us. Of course. Actually, we got knocked out in the same round, but regardless, that is going to happen. That is going to happen. You're going to see people making ridiculous amount of money in today's world. Declan Rice speaking about his nickname. We don't really care about that. Man City trying to sign Ethan. We already knew about that. Takehiro Tomiyasu. Let's get on to it. So the news around Takehiro Tomiyasu is that Takehiro Tomiyasu has had surgery, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Takehiro Tomiyasu has had surgery again. Takehiro Tomiyasu has had surgery again, and this is what he posted on his Instagram, letting us know about his surgery. I'm honestly not surprised that he had surgery once again. I'm honestly not surprised that he's injured once again. The man has been missing or out of action for at least over a year almost, it seems. We haven't seen him since that one game he played versus Southampton. He played one game versus Southampton this season and then disappeared again for a couple months. So Takehiro Tomiyasu is out for majority of the season, and he'll be back most likely in 2025, December, January of 2026, maybe. That is what we're talking about here. We're talking about a guy who we might not see until late 2025, early 2026. Yeah, that's how long he is going to be out for. Takehiro Tomiyasu is, I would say he's a quality player. It's just he's always injured, man. He's always injured. Every club has a player like this. Every club has a player in this ilk who's always injured, who's constantly in and out of the team. And this is our version of that. You could say Luke Shaw's, you could say Reece James's. Every club has a player in this ilk. Every club has a player who does something like this. And it's just unfortunate that we have Takehiro Tomiyasu who's constantly injured. Now, Takehiro Tomiyasu has said that I've had surgery a few days ago. I've started my rehab to do what I love again. And he said, it's been a tough period in my career. I'm sure it carries on a bit more and I won't give up. He said, thank you for the support and see you again soon. See you again. Now, as much as you guys want to say sell Takehiro Tomiyasu, get rid of him, he's too injury prone. I understand that, but the club can't get rid of an injured player. He's going to be on the books until he's back, fit and ready to go. So once he's fit, ready to go, and he's no longer injured, we can then shift him out. But until then, it's gonna be a situation where we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens, and that is the situation with him at this moment in time. Now, in other news, there's also news around Myles Lewis-Skelly and what's going on with him over with England. Apparently, Myles Lewis-Skelly is going to potentially get an England call up. Yeah, Myles Lewis-Skelly is going to be getting an England call up. The Sun football newspaper has reported that Myles Lewis-Skelly will be getting a call up for England. Yes, England Arsenal defender Myles Lewis-Skelly will get called up for England in the next international break. So in the next upcoming international break, Myles Lewis-Skelly will be getting called up for England. I personally don't think there should be any surprise that Lewis-Skelly is getting called up for England with his performances at left back. His performances at left back for Arsenal have been a revelation. We haven't been getting cooked much on that left-hand side. He's been doing a really good job offensively, defensively, in every aspect of his game. He's been doing really good. So you got to give him credit. You got to say, you know what, Myles Lewis-Skelly, fair play. You've been balling out, and here's your opportunity to get into the England team. Now, do I think he's gonna stay there and be like somebody who gets into the team for a long term? We'll see. Right now, though, pretty good. Pretty good. He's been playing pretty good. Let's see if he can maintain it. Let's see how far he goes, and hopefully he doesn't get injured. Hopefully he does not get injured, because that will be unfortunate if he does get injured on international duty. Last thing we need is for him to get injured. Let's see what people are saying in the comment section before we go any further. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. What are we saying? Where are we at with this? What's going on? Big up Eagle. Liverpool fans saying you never walk alone. And I was the first subscriber. Big up to you, man. Make sure everyone likes the video. Make sure everyone hits that. Can Arsenal win the Champions League? Ooh, good question. Short answer, I don't think we can win the Champions League this year with all the injuries we currently have. But if it's a cup competition, if Real Madrid get knocked out, Bayern almost got knocked out yesterday, AC Milan got knocked out, and we're probably going to face Feyenoord or somebody like that. You never know. I really do think we have a good chance of. I think we might have a better chance of winning the Champions League if we see some of the big boys get knocked out and we're still in it. Right now, I would still say we're probably Inter, Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Man City, whoever advances. There's still 4 or 5 teams that there's still 3 to 4 teams that would be higher chance of them winning over us. Even Bayern, you'd probably put ahead of us. So maybe we're like fifth best odds of winning. If there's 16 teams remaining, I would say there's 4 to 5 teams better than us potentially in these cup competitions, and we'd have to find a way to navigate the 2 legs without having our first choice attack. That's going to be extremely difficult. Sesko and Zubimendi, that's the plan. Sesko and Zubimendi is the plan in the summer, and I don't think a lot of people are happy about the potential for Arsenal going for Sesko and Zubimendi. People want better. People want world-class players who are already world-class coming into the team. People want the Mbappe level quality, the Erling Haaland level quality coming into the team. But tell me who's available right now that you could bring into this team that is of that level, that you can add into this team that could raise the levels that high. Who is there available that could do that? Who is there? Let me know, because it is a real question. Iga, what's good? Liverpool should win today. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully Liverpool lose. But Unai Emery, we know Unai Emery. He spreads his legs. Sup, bro? Wish you'd stop debating Lee. These other clowns, they ain't fans. They are just overly negative about the club for clicks. You know what? That's their opinions, bro. I don't really get into telling people who's a real fan, who's a fake fan. Only thing I say is if that's their opinion, I want to challenge their opinion and their philosophy on thinking. Bro, you need to send you information. I got some news. Okay. Okay. DR Visuals, you got some news. Let me know what your news is. Send me a message on Twitter. Egal, you're pissing me off, but you're a real one. Shout out to you. Hopefully I don't piss you off. Hopefully I don't piss you off. You made Ronaldo kill you. What? You made Ronaldo kill you. What are you talking about? What on earth are these people talking about? Yeah, Sesko is 90% going to be joining Arsenal probably. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. Bayern made €1 million, Iga. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I heard Bayern made €1 million. What else are we saying? Sensible answer. What else is there? Liverpool signed Isaac. I will check out for the season. It depends who they lose. If Liverpool lose Mo Salah and they sign Isaac, have they really gotten better? It depends who they lose, because Van Dijk, Allison, and what do you call it? Trent are all out of contract. So you gotta really see what happens there. Sesko, Zubimendi, Nico Williams, Sesko, Zubimendi, Cunha, Liverpool too good. Man United fan. We'll see. We'll see. Fan is a fan. Follow their club differently. Yeah, everyone follows their club differently. You don't really want to get too much into all the bullshit and everything else. But yeah, but that's it for the comments. Let's get on to the situation with Roberto Firmino. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Roberto Firmino being linked to Arsenal in 2025 to me stinks. Stinks. And imagine being in a title race and Arsenal signed Roberto Firmino to try to beat Liverpool, and this guy starts missing sitters. We could have ourselves an inside job. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't have the professionalism if we did sign him to compete for Arsenal and get us over and get us to think. But do you really think this guy is that much of a is he that good anymore? Is Roberto Firmino that guy anymore? Is he the guy that you would sign to say, you know what, he needs to be the one that comes into this team? Roberto Firmino right now is in talks with his Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal to terminate his contract, and he can become a free agent, and he would be then available to move to Arsenal. That is where the rumors originated from. Now, I don't think he is going to get his contract terminated. I don't think he's going to get his contract terminated, and I don't think he will be moving on a free. I don't think he will be moving on a free. That is really, really, really crazy to think that it will actually happen. But let me show you guys what the actual report is. Let me show you guys what the actual report is. So Roberto Firmino is looking to terminate his contract after being left out of the squad. And Arsenal could make a move for the former Liverpool star if he becomes a free agent in order to fill their attacking players sidelined with injuries. Now, you guys let me know. Do you think this can happen? And would you take it? Don't get me wrong. He's better than some of the players we currently have to our disposal. He's better than currently what we have to our disposal. He's better than some of the... What the hell was that? Oh, I got scared. Where is the report? Here we go. Give me sport. Could terminate his contract with Al Hilal after being left out of the thing. Give me sport are reporting it. This is the other guy who's reporting it. He seems to be a journalist coming out of Brazil. I think so. I think that's the other report right there. But the main thing is the Give Me Sport report are the ones saying it, and they're saying that Arsenal are the target if he becomes a free agent. Personally, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think Roberto Firmino will get his contract terminated. He'll most likely still be with them, playing in the Club World Cup when it's time for them to play in the Club World Cup. As for the free agency part, even if he is a free agent, I don't think Arsenal will pull the trigger on Roberto Firmino. I think this is more us being linked because of our issues and not really because we have genuine interest and we've had conversations or anything like that. I think it's more just media speculation based on our situation and the player potentially being free. Maybe Roberto Firmino would like to come back to the situation, but yeah, why waste time on articles covering this? You know what? This is what is being spoken about right now, so we got to talk about it. But it's not like I spent majority of the video on it. I literally spent like 3 minutes talking about it, so you guys need to relax. If Isak terminated his contract with Newcastle, he could join us too. Isak is not going to join Arsenal unless we pay an exorbitant amount of money. That's the reality. Alexander Isak right now, Barcelona want him, Real Madrid want him, Liverpool want him, Arsenal want him, Chelsea, Man United, every club wants him. The question is, what will make him join Arsenal? That's my question to you guys. What would make him join Arsenal in the situation that we're in right now? I don't think he joins you. Stop Liverpool winning the league. Yeah, Roberto Firmino won't join us to stop Liverpool from winning the league either. That's facts. That's facts. Why would Roberto Firmino join us? You know what? He might join us and sabotage us within. He might pull a. They might have an agent. They might have an agent. What do you call it? Bobby Firmino in house. That would be dangerous, though. Imagine he becomes a double agent and he starts fucking us over inside, from the inside out. That sounded wrong. I meant screwing us over by messing up in game and like missing sitters or something. That would be crazy. All right. You know what? Some things are just moving mad. But yeah, today is going to be interesting. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. We got the Liverpool game and the Liverpool versus Aston Villa at 7:30. And then we got the Champions League at 8 o'clock. So we're going to have ourselves two very scrumptious matchups. Hopefully Aston Villa and Real Madrid can win today. If Aston Villa and Real Madrid win today, I will be giving out... You know what? If Real Madrid and Aston Villa both win today, I'll give out a £50 gift card, Amazon gift card. I'll give out a £50 Amazon gift card, guarantee. You guys can clip this. You guys can post it wherever. If that happens, I'm giving out a £50 Amazon gift card to the first person who comments in the comment section. The first person who comments in the comment section the correct scoreline for today's game. But if both Aston Villa and Real Madrid lose, or one of Aston Villa Real Madrid lose, I won't do it. But yeah, give yourself a shot. You never know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But you know what? I'm gonna probably start giving out more Amazon gift cards going forward, as I got so many of these Amazon gift cards vouchers on my card. I might as well start giving some of them out. What else is there? I think it's going to be Aston Villa win 2-1 and Real Madrid go through on aggregate, and they basically draw this game. I would say 1-1 draw, but Real Madrid go through on aggregate. But yeah, it's going to be a good day, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need a ridiculous scoreline. If Man City win and Real Madrid get knocked out, we have a better chance to win the Champions League, to be fair, if Man City are in the competition than Real Madrid. So maybe we want Real Madrid to get knocked out. How about this? This is the thing. I'll give out the 50 pound Amazon gift card if Real Madrid or Man City, whoever gets knocked out, and if Aston Villa win. So if Aston Villa win, the gift card is getting handed out. If Aston Villa don't win, no gift card is getting handed out. But yeah, if you guys are watching, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I think that's pretty much it. There's not much more to be really spoken about today. What more is there really to speak about? Everything has been kind of like calm, chill. We need to see what happens from here. But yeah, 50 pound gift card. Okay, so you hold me accountable. If Liverpool lose today, I'm handing out a 50 pound gift card. If Liverpool win or draw, I'm not handing out the gift card. You know what? Even if they draw, no, just win. If Aston Villa win, I'm gonna hand out a 50 pound gift card to the first person who comments the correct scoreline. But yeah, try to or at least try to get the closest to the two scorelines for today's games. And yeah, leave your comments in the comment section. I'm gonna wrap it up there. Let me just see if there's anything else that needs to be said before we go anywhere. Best of luck bottling the season. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Is there anything else that needs to be said about today? Oh, I need to talk about this clown, Gary Neville. Gary Neville is so annoying, mate. Gary Neville is so annoying. On a scale of 1 to 10, if I would say how annoying Gary Neville is, I would say 10. The guy is just so annoying. Constantly on Arsenal's case, constantly talking about the most weirdest shit. Constantly talking about weird shit. Have you guys seen what happened to Miguel Aziz? Yeah, let me show you guys. So I was looking around on social media to see what happened to former Arsenal players, and this Miguel Aziz guy said the reason why Arsenal got rid of him is because he wore high heels to training. They're like, what? That's so random. Yeah, we need Liverpool to slip up. We need Liverpool to slip up, same way they did in 2014. Yeah, this was fake. This got me. I thought this was real. I thought that was real. Where is that post? Where is that post from Gary Neville? You know, when you post, there's so many things. Here it is. So Gary Neville on Sky Sports says no excuses. Says he has very little sympathy for Arsenal and the issues that they get themselves in chasing the title. Now, the question was not about if he has sympathy. The question was about what does he think about Arsenal with Mikel Moreno scoring his goal and if he can keep it up. But for some reason, he's turned it completely around and just made it about, well, I don't have sympathy for them, so they knew what they were going to do, so they got themselves in this situation. Who asked you about that? This was the question he was asked.
They're going to have to come up with something.
Is Mikel Moreno capable of being Arsenal's starting centre forward?
That was the question. And the first thing he goes to is sympathy. No sympathy. No this. The same guy who has sympathy for Liverpool when they had injury situations. Same guy who had his sympathy for this season, Man City, with their injuries. He's going saying no sympathy. I'm not even saying he's lying, bro. I'm not even saying he's lying. I'm just saying the response is kind of weird. The response is kind of weird. It's like me saying to you, Man City fans right now, how do you feel about weathering the storm without Rodri? And then somebody saying, "Well, I have no sympathy for Man City. They won the league 5 times. They did this." It's like, it's just weird. It's just a weird response. I expect better from pundits. He has different energy for Arsenal than he does for other clubs. And it just shows in the way that he covers Arsenal is very biased and more like trying to poke the bear rather than actually giving you actual football knowledge. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. I didn't have much more to say. Short video today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You already know what it is. There's been some good news. There's been some bad news. And overall, we just gotta hope that we can stay in this title race and Liverpool drop points. If they don't, it is what it is. We'll go again next season. But yeah, I'll wrap it up here, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Love for the love. Peace.